Hey guys, and welcome back to No Man's Sky. This is Survival Bob, and today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite ways to make nanites. This is a relatively new way, and I've had people commenting on some of my older nanite videos that this is what they like to do now. And I've been doing it for several hours here, and I gotta say, it's gotta be one of the top ways I've seen to make nanites so far. So, we're gonna go through it, and you guessed it, it's curious deposits. So in this episode, I'm going to show you this place here. It's got two locations right next to each other. I'm going to show you kind of what we can expect to get, maybe give you a few tips on trying to find them and what works best, and give you a few options on where you can go look for some of these curious deposits for yourself, or you can just go to other player bases. Most of the people that I know who found them, found them themselves, it was all accident. They just ran across them. And once you know they're on the planet, you know there's going to be others on the planet. So you can grab your ship and fly low and kind of look around for them, or just stay on foot. Now the problem is, here, let me run over there and I'll show you this. The problem is that, see over there, they're spawned back, but I can't see them in my visor. They're gonna show up as 3 stars in your visor. 3 gold stars is the way it looks now. So see, nothing, and I'm about 500 U away. I'm not seeing them show up until I'm within 200 U, and I have an upgraded visor. I can see about as far as I'm going to be able to. Okay, so now they're showing up right there. That's what you're looking for, the gold stars like that, and I'm 200 U. It might have showed up a little before 200 U, but it's right in that range. And I tested that on a couple planets. That's the first time I've actually seen it show up before 200 U. And I'm not sure if it's because I'd already been there or what. Also, if you can, find a place where they contrast, because some places I've seen, they look almost exactly like the rocks. And this color contrast is excellent, and one of the reasons why I like this planet. So, with the curious deposits, as I've been playing with these guys, the first thing that you'll probably do is shoot it with a mining laser. Now, you want to have an upgraded mining laser. If you have an optical drill, that's going to be even better. But as you see, they roll away. So what I've been doing is kind of building a little catch for them and mining them up. Now, what I also discovered, because, you know, I'm Bob and I like to play with a plasma cannon, is that's actually much quicker to mine them up with plasma launchers. You can just take them out pretty quick and much quicker than actually mining them. So you use a plasma grenade launcher after you box them in so they don't roll away. Now, we got from that 5200 runway mold. Now, runway mold is going to refine into nanites. So you want to set you up some refiners. I've got 3 medium and 2 large refiners here. And I just split the stack size. It takes me about 2.5 minutes to get to the next stop. Because I'm talking, I forgot to hit the begin button. Don't forget that, that's good to do. They refine faster if you start the machine. So, we got our runway mold going in our refiners. And it's runaway mold. I always say runway mold, but it's runaway mold. So, we got all these guys cooking, except for this one, because I forgot to hit begin, because I'm talking. And so now we go. Now, I also threw a save beacon down here. Save beacons all the time. Use a save beacon. And a nutrient processor, just in case you want to do some other cooking as well. Now, it's about 700 U, 750 U to the next base. Where is it? There it is. I parked my ship there. 800 U. Okay. So, 800 U, but it's quicker and more fun to use an exocraft. So, I threw one of those down here. And by the time I get over there and back, it will have respawned, so I don't have to deal with teleporting. A lot of the ones that I saw dealt with teleporting back and forth between bases, which is great, but if you've got load time issues, then this is going to be much more profitable and quicker for you. So, we're just going to come here and pop these guys real quick. Where are you going? Gotcha. Now, this one doesn't give quite as much. Now, I've seen a range here at this base between 3,000 and probably 5,000 or 6,000. I don't know what's up with that, but I'm not getting the exact same thing every time. Usually I'll get the same thing in a play session, but I'm not getting the same thing every time I come in here. I tested this for a couple hours, and what I found, so I'm at, I think I was around 20 or 30,000 when I started. I'm around 97,000 now. What I did find was that I'm getting about 35,000 an hour at this location. And that's going to depend on, you know, if you're trying to be as fast as possible and efficient as possible, or if you're just kind of goofing around, taking your time. For me, it's a little mini game. I like to see how fast I can get it going. And I like to jump hills like this. Boom. And we're back. And see, they're respawned. Bam. Give me that mold. Got him. All right. Now, I did put a trade terminal in here if you do come here. So, and it does sell the plasma. If you do end up mining with the plasma like I did, unstable plasma you're going to need for that plasma launcher right there. So I'm trying to think of everything to make it as efficient as possible. I'm sure I missed something, so leave me some comments down below. Let me know what you think would make this work even better. If you've got a great location as well, I would love to hear about that in the comments if you're willing to share it. Now, I've done this on, I have uploaded this base, so it is going to be here. And I've done this on single player as well as multiplayer, and I haven't really noticed much of a difference. So if you do notice that there are other people here because they were watching the video and they showed up, just turn off multiplayer and you won't have to deal with that. You'll have your own set of moldy balls, and you won't have to worry about everybody else. And it's got these cool animals here too. This is a stormy planet. Be careful at my base, because in the storms I have actually had meteorites and lightning strike the base while I've been here doing this. So it has not hurt me or killed me, but it scared the crap out of me. I thought Jason was sneaking up on me or something. But the cool thing about this planet is they really stand out because you've got red grass and the balls are kind of this greenish yellow color. So if you fly around real slow and low, you may find some more deposits. I'm sure you will, in fact. I just found these two close enough together, and I started to look for another one, but then I realized I didn't really have time to get to another one. By the time one set is done, I'm already back at the next. So I could find another one more that is closer, but I don't know that it would be any more efficient unless I found two closer together that actually produced more mold, and I could throw down more refiners. So that's kind of where I'm at this point with this little experiment. Now, I will say that in my playing with this, I have gotten really kind of okay with it not being exact on splitting these up, because I know it's going to take me about 2.5 to 3.5 minutes to run back and forth. So as long as I'm seeing this is under 3.5 minutes, I don't worry about it. So, in case you're wondering, why aren't you making them even split stacks? That's because I was at first, but that just slowed me down. And this works. So I'm not even using the 5th refiner because it's going to be done by the time I get back anyway. One of the reasons I held off on making this video was because I was looking for a good way to say, okay, this is what you're looking for in a planet. And I haven't found it. They've been on frost planets, humid planets, paradise planets. I've seen them on all different planets. One thing that seems to be in common so far is that they have storms on them. Maybe not as much as this one, but the other ones that I visited today definitely had storms or aggressive sentinels or something. None of them were just like easy peasy. It was a little bit of danger and drama. So I did notice that. Now, there's also the No Man's Sky Coordinate Exchange Reddit, which you may want to check out. They have some listed there as well. Now, this one is in Eissentam. It is in the Eissentam Galaxy. There are definitely some in Euclid, so if you haven't made it to Eissentam yet, to portal over here, definitely look for one in Euclid. So the glyphs for this planet are going to be right here at the bottom left-hand side of the screen. Take a screenshot of that, and remember, it is in Eissentam. If you're not familiar with how to use portals or how to get glyphs, I have a guide on portals and glyphs to help you guys out. You can finish the Artemis quest line, or you can find travelers, basically. But I'll give you more information in this guide here if you want to take a look. One of my Discord members, Kat, actually found this location and shared it with me, and then I found that mold over there and built another base. And actually, that's what made this place so great, because it was decent. It had good mold. I like Kat's base design, but you know, it wasn't the most efficient. And then when I found that one and I was able to run back and forth, that's what made it good. So I don't know if Kat placed something down here and then took it back, and we missed a few spawns. That should fix itself. So if you come here and it's different, don't be surprised. Now, this is upgraded. This exocraft is upgraded. It's mine. So if you don't have all those upgrades, then yours won't go this fast. But it's not hard to get the upgrades, especially once you get all these nanites. A couple minor things that definitely help. Move all your resources down here so that when you're grabbing the mold, it's going to be in the top row. The reason you want to do that is because it just saves you a second or two of scrolling at the refiners, because the refiner, when you go into it, it's going to be in order of your inventory. So I just know it's always going to be right there, and I don't have to go looking for it. You may want to check out my Discord as well. I asked for some help finding some of this stuff for some people in there, and I had several people, you know, offer up their farms and post glyphs and stuff. I wasn't able to check all of them out. I've had people report up to 25 to 30 of these in one location. So if you can find that, set up 5-10 refiners, you'll be good to go. You may not even have to run back and forth. Maybe busy enough just with that. But heck, you find 2 of those, even better, right? I'd really love to hear from you guys as far as, if you guys are doing this, how many nanites are you getting per hour doing this? Because that's a big thing for me. I don't have a ton of time to play, so when I play, I want it to be fun, and I want to be efficient. I want to get stuff done. This is fun because I'm jumping this, right? And I'm trying to see how fast I can go. I get to use my plasma launcher. I get to make nanites. I get to be on a pretty planet. All of those things are interesting to me. You can make a lot feeding Chronos, but standing there feeding Watermelon Face is not fun to me. You can also make a lot scrapping ships, which I do enjoy because it keeps me busy. But this is pretty much guaranteed, whereas scrapping ships, there's some luck involved with procedural generation and RNG and stuff like that. So I know this is going to work. So if I know I need to come get 20, 30,000 nanites, or even 50 or 100,000 nanites to upgrade a ship or something like that, all the way to S-Class, this would probably be my first choice. Let me know in the comments down below, have you found a better area to do this? Have you found a better location? What's the most you've seen? And what I really want to know is there any way to know from space that a planet's going to have runaway mold on it? I believe right now, in order to get runaway mold, you just have to stumble across it. You've got to be running around and looking for it. Like I said, this is a humid planet. I've seen them on frozen planets. I've seen them on tropical planets. I've seen them on paradise planets. I really want to hear from the community on this, guys. What have you found as far as the best ways to discover these planets, or is it all just random luck? Please let me know in the comments down below, and also how many have you found in one location? I'm really curious about that as well. If I've got interesting comments, I'll pin them to the top, so make sure you guys scroll through the comments as well and take a look, because there's a lot of great folks in this community who really do like to help out. Guys, if this video was helpful and you enjoyed it, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit notifications as well so you know when we drop new videos, do live streams, and put out other guides. Guys, this is Survival Bob saying, if you're going to be a Bob, have fun with it. And if you're going to look for some nanites, don't forget about the moldy balls. They're good to have. We'll see you next time, guys. Take care.